screen. I've not had that happen in a long time. Now I'm trying to get my other camera up. Are you coming? Come on. Oh. Let's see if we can get her up here. There we go. Yeah, my computer just like rebooted. Blue screen. Let's see what happened here. So, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. When something weird happens to your computer, first place you go is the control panel. There is an application in control panel. It's going to be under the icon of administrative tools. Next thing you need to go to is a thing called Event Viewer. Trust me on this. And in there's computer logs. The logs show the application, security, setup, system, and forwarded events. So when it rebooted, we know that's a system issue. So it rebooted around 9:30, 9:29. So let's see what we got here. Let's see here. I got a critical error. So at 9:30 and 23 seconds, we got a kernel power issue. So what caused that? So a second before then, previous shutdown at 9:06 was unexpected. That's interesting. That's not when that happened. Let's see here. Huh. Sort of a date time. So, where we got? We got an event ID 41, and the source is kernel power. So, it didn't lose power. Connectivity state standby disconnected. NIC compliant. Oh. I know y'all really want to see me do this. Oh, well, looks like I just pushed it a little too hard. Oh, that's not good. Looks like it may have been an issue with OBS, just really, yeah, high usage. Security. That's good. Huh. Oh well, that's weird. And I lost my train of thought because I was going to tell y'all something. Okay, so here is our base, or our pretend base that we painted with our homemade texture paint. It's not completely dry yet, but once it is dry, you can then paint it with whatever color you want. Now, different things mix with paint differently. This is actually, it's hard to the touch right now. So, I can come in here with a brown. Let's see here. Let's grab burnt brown real quick. I usually use a color called Dirt Splatter for bases. Okay. So come in here with this. You can see it a little bit better than gray as I paint it. See how the texture's changed up on it. So different things react differently. So if you look at Citadel, they do have a different range of stuff that you can use for basing materials. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm going to teach you a few things real quick that you can use for different basing materials. Now they make a paint called crackle paint. Citadel does, and it's made to give you a lava-like texture. So, and the way you would do that is you would take your orange, your lava orange, paint your base with it, hit it with a clear coat, and then take this crackle paint and mix it with some black and paint it, and the crackle paint will crack and it'll look like burnt rock under it with lava underneath, which is cool. You get the same effect though with just putting paint down, clear coat, and then you can buy crackle medium, okay, at Hobby Lobby. You can buy it at Michael's. It's not that expensive. So that would give you the same sorry, I'm looking through my stuff here. Same effect. Now, I've been told that if you take instant coffee, wet it, and mix it with paint, it will give you the same effect when it dries. I've never tried that. It's been one of the things I've been wanting to try. They also make a snow paint. It's white. Snow can be achieved through different means. One of the means that snow can be achieved through is using baking soda. I've seen guys use flour. I would not use flour. I will teach you all how to use this wonderful stuff here. Right here. This stuff right here is amazing. So this is, the name on it is, I have to get you the actual pronunciation. It comes in a container like this. Okay. I'll have to show you all that later. No, this is not blue stuff. So what you do with this is you heat this in hot water, okay? And then you can press it against a model and make a shape. You can take two pieces of it and press it on either side of the model, and then you can take green stuff and stick in the cavity. It pretty much is a hot, reusable molding substance. And I've used this before to make extra guns out of green stuff, extra arms and things like that. This works really cool. Well, yeah, thermoplastic, but this actually has a little bit more detail than thermoplastic. Anyway, so some of my other basic materials, I'm getting them out here for you, but I'm gonna show you how to make some of these guys down the road. I'm trying to find one certain bottle of something here, and I know where it's at now. Okay, so I use flocks like these sometimes. Two different colors here. This is sawdust. I have a friend whose dad works, has a Volvo factory for trucks. He has to ship parts out, and they cut their own pallets, and every so often he brings me a huge container of sawdust. I sieve it, get the really fine stuff out, then I mix some paint water, different colors of green, squirt it in there, get it all nice and in there, and then lay it flat on a baking sheet and throw it in the oven for a few minutes and dry it out, and then get it out and break it up and stick it in bags. A little bit of work saves you some money because this stuff's expensive. So you can also use like where I have a 3D printer. Like if I needed a brick right there. I 3D printed bricks. I can push that into some foam core and get a brick pattern in the foam core. Um, I also did the same thing with this, as I made a roller with this, and it's cobblestone. So I could push it on a piece of foam cord and get cobblestone if I need it out. So, or I can do it in clay as well. You see right there. This isn't perfect because you can get these rollers like this for $10 a piece through Green Stuff World. But the thing with this is you're going to have these little textures from the 3D print lines up the sides, which can make it look good, can make it look bad, depending on what you're pushing the molds into. And I'll show you some of my other favorite stuff here. Let me find that bottle real quick. Okay. Alright. Now this next stuff I'm going to show you is really funky to deal with. And you got to be careful. You have to wear gloves. I would prefer you to wear a mask while you're doing it. Let's see here. It's not that. It is a secret weapon. And I say that and you think I'm joking. Where is that bottle? Where is that bottle? I have to find that bottle. Where you at? I swore it would be in here. That one. Citadel one. Alright, I had to find this one bottle because it's really getting me mad. But I'll look for it here in a minute on my own time because this is your time. So, this is a resin. It's a water thin resin. It's a water effect. And I used to keep it on up there, but it's not there. And then what you would do with it is you would put this wonderful stuff on it. Again, secret weapon right there. Secret weapon Scenics. This is literally crushed glass. Okay, this is my snow effect that I use. So what this does is the more I wear gloves and I pinch it out and I sprinkle it on like this. And what I'm doing is I pile it up in the liquid resin. Okay, the areas where I pile it higher versus the lower areas, it gets wider the further I go up. The lower areas, it looks more like slush. So I'm seeing where I'm going with this. You can't do that with baking soda. So you have to use a resin and a if I could find the resin, it's around here somewhere. I will make a base for this with this for you guys one time. Just show you how it works. Now this container here cost me $10, but it goes a long way. I was able to do at least 30 bases, and I haven't even put a dent in it. I use more of the resin than anything. But that is a really awesome. I'm kind of giving y'all the scoop on the making your own bases right now instead of like. So this is another base material that I love. Rocks. So this is funny. You ever go walk your animals or just for a walk and you see where blacktop touches concrete? You see where the blacktop is broken away and there's like dust and rocks there. Literally what I do is I go through and I scoop it up and I wash it off, and this is what I have left over. And it's perfect for putting stones on bases. I don't have to go out and buy a bag of stones. I mean, just going around, and this is a little cup like you'd get at a restaurant. It's just these little tricks you learn to base stuff makes a big difference because you're doing it for nothing. I mean, it's absolutely free. You can take cork board and crumble it up and make piles of dirt with it. Just these little things that you learn over time by doing stuff like that. So, I mean, it's no other way to explain it. It's kind of like magic, but it's really cool, and I'm really upset that I don't know where that stupid bottle of resin is. And I'll find it as soon as I get off here. But yeah, I mean things like this, snow, of course, sand. Um, the thing about sand is it can be used for lots of different things. You don't want to actually use gravel as gravel. Um, if you want gravel looking stuff, coffee grounds. Take coffee grounds, let them dry out after you've used them, break them up. They're big enough to look like gravel after you paint them. A lot of food. We used to use flour back in the day for snow on bases, but the problem with flour is it eventually goes bad and it'll turn brown on you. Um, and so that's another bad problem. See, this is bothering me. I want to know where that bottle is. Because I'll find it. I know I'll find it as soon as I get off of here. So, it's supposed to be in this one container right here. This is my miscellaneous container. And I don't know why it's not in here. Because my other secret weapon stuff in here. Well, my favorite secret weapon thing is in here. Outside of that one. Let's see here. And it's my favorite secret weapon is this right here. This is called engine grime. Oh my gosh, it's a paint. You use this like if you're painting, say you're painting a dreadnought, you got all those hoses. You paint the hoses with this. It looks a lot better than just painting them black. I don't know if you can see, that's the actual color of it. You can mix this into a wash in any area that's metallic that needs to look grimy. Right here, this is your best wash material. It's already airbrush ready. Let's see here. Might be in that color lid. It's not it. Not it. This is going to bother me. This is why I'm like this, guys. I'm a little OCD on this stuff. And this bothers me, and it bothers my wife when I get like this. Because I'm like, where is this? And I will literally tear my office apart until I find it. This is why you shouldn't be OCD on some of these things. Because I always have to know where stuff is. And it will drive me insane until I figure out where it is. And I know it's not in here. This is my Citadel container. But I'll still have to look. But anyway, we learned how to paint fur today with our wonderful werewolf covered in blood and our bear. We worked some more on our big old dragon, and we had computer failures, and I showed you how to fix it or how to look for the problem. But now I've gone insane, and I'm looking for this paint or this resin, and it's going to bother me until I find it. So I'm not saying that that's it, guys, but I've run out of stuff to talk about today. Unless y'all have any questions, please have some questions. I know. I'm all ears. Let me show you my wonderful, I probably showed y'all this before, but for you people that are new to the show, this is my favorite thing in the world. It's a palette, a wet palette, but it also has a place for my brushes, and it's got a lid. I just gotta find it. I'll find it because I just set it down a minute ago. Anyway, here it is. But yeah, it's an Army Painter product. You can get this for like 25 bucks, and it comes with the sponge and all these not reusable, but like 50 of these sheets that I swap out every week. So, and it comes with a really nice little band that you can carry this around with. So anyway, but that's it for today. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna cut it off short since nobody's got any questions for me. I'm just kidding. Y'all stay safe, play games, paint miniatures, roll some dice, and have fun. Bye, guys.